Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to my channel for another video. It is a couple of days after Christmas, and I, as many of you have been or probably will be, getting your homes back in order to start back to a fresh new year, a fresh second half to the homeschool year. And so I'm going to bring you guys along as we prepare for that. First step being taking down the Christmas decorations. As much as I would love to let them linger into middle January, we decorate early, and I have no regrets about that every year. Every year it affirms why I do it, because it's so much work and I just love to enjoy it for as long as possible. But when it's time for a new year and a fresh start and getting back into the homeschool year, I like to have all of these big kind of tasks done before we start back. And I do want to thank Night Zookeeper for sponsoring today's video. More on Night Zookeeper later on in this video, but there are a few things that I like to do after the holidays to kind of reset the home, get back organized. And so I thought I would film this video as a little compilation of all of those things. Things like taking down Christmas, things like cleaning the house, things like putting away all of the Christmas gifts that now need a home, things like getting caught up on laundry because through the holidays, and we celebrate over multiple days because my husband and I come from divorced families, and so there's a lot of different sides to be with. And so anyway, we've been celebrating for about a week. And so like normal life stuff goes to the wayside. I need to get groceries. I need to do a big Costco stock up. I need to order new Bible study materials for our homeschool starting back January 1st. So lots of things that I do to prepare to mentally get back into it, to have a fresh feeling home. And so I thought I would share that with you guys as we get back going. The actual date today is the 28th. So it's been a few days. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope it's motivational, and if anything, just informational on how I kind of reset after the holidays. Sometime in my planner, there'll be lots of stuff in this video, but I thought I would just kind of put it all together for you guys.
needs a shoulder to cry on. Everyone needs a helping hand. Everyone needs someone to rely on. Yes, everyone needs a friend. So let's come together, celebrate each other, stand united as one. We lift our hands up and pray, lay all our love before Him with all of our faith. He is the change within us, there is a light.
So like I already told you guys, Night Zookeeper is sponsoring today's video, and I have been working with Night Zookeeper for years and years and years, and I am excited to continue to partner with them in this new year. Night Zookeeper, if you guys have not heard, is an award-winning creative writing, basically language arts platform for kids ages 5 through 12-ish. Night Zookeeper has hundreds of games that not only your child will enjoy playing, but they will be reinforcing those reading, writing, grammar skills that you have been working so hard in your homeschool to teach your children. I also love Night Zookeeper for the fact of improving computer literacy skills. Oftentimes, we don't really think about that in our homeschools, and it is very important in this day and age for our kids to be able to use a computer, know how it works, be able to practice typing, and just make sure that they have those really important skills. Not only that, but Night Zookeeper is a great way for your kids to utilize their screen time allowance, so to speak, and they will not even realize that they are learning. I can't tell you how many times I've used Night Zookeeper in my homeschool when we have been needing to get back into a homeschooling routine, but I'm not really quite ready to get everything going again. Night Zookeeper can be one of those ways to kind of gently start back into homeschooling, and I think that that's a really important thing to have, is resources that work like that. And that's why I wanted to include Night Zookeeper in this video. I also think Night Zookeeper, and have used it myself in this way in the past, is wonderful for those of you who are homeschooling multiple kids, especially multiple younger kids. Sometimes we need to work one-on-one with another child, and the other one is a little too young to just sit there and patiently wait. So Night Zookeeper can be reinforcing the things that you're working on in your language arts curriculum while you're simultaneously working with another child. So Night Zookeeper is great for that. Of course, Night Zookeeper is not only for homeschoolers. If you have a child who goes to school outside of your home, Night Zookeeper is a wonderful reinforcement to what they are learning. A lot of times kids need additional practice, and these reading, writing, and grammar skills are essential for lifelong learning, and so laying that foundation really well with Night Zookeeper will only benefit your child in the long run. So if you guys want to check out Night Zookeeper, I will have a link down below. It's going to get you 50% off of your subscription. They also have a multi-sibling discount plan, so if you have multiple kids and you need multiple accounts for those kids so their work can be saved and they can come back to it and receive feedback and different things like that, then you can save money that way. There is no link, or I'm sorry, there is no code. There is only the link down below, and that will automatically get you that 50% off. So if you guys are looking for something to kind of ease your way back into the homeschool year after the holidays, or you're reflecting on the past few months of homeschooling and realizing that you need some additional support, some additional resources to make things flow more smoothly, then check out Night Zookeeper. I'll have it linked down below for you guys. So the next thing that I need to do, which I know you guys can't really see, is make my menu plan for the next week. After the holidays and just eating meals out at family's house, or bringing things, like we are out of most groceries. I mean, we're not completely low, but I do need to meal plan, and I always like to have that done before we start back to homeschooling, just because it makes everything seamless. So I'm gonna sit down and write out a meal plan for the next week, And then while I do that, I also have my list. This is usually on the side of my refrigerator. And then I'll add like any special things that I know we don't have to this list. I am going to place my grocery order from Instacart because I am not going to have time to go to the store, and so that will save me time there. So I'm gonna get out my Stay Fit Mom cookbooks behind me. Those are like my favorite and simple, easy, macro-friendly meals that when I don't want to think about what everybody wants to eat and I just want a meal plan, I'll just pick 7 things out of there, and then I know that they're nutritionally balanced and all of that good stuff. So that is next on the Getting Life Back Together after the holidays for me.
There can't be no light if darkness don't exist. He never left my side. He showed me.
All right, I finished placing the grocery order, and it is supposed to arrive by 5 o'clock today. It is 2 now. My menu's filled in, so I got basically everything that I needed except for 2 things that Costco doesn't have. So I'll just place a grocery pickup order for those things. So now that my list is complete, I'm gonna go ahead and clean it off, and then we're gonna move on to the next thing for getting life back together. My husband came home from work, so now all of the Christmas stuff that like goes up in the attic that only he can access because it's not like a finished out attic, he's putting that away, and so the house is feeling a little bare, but also I really enjoy like the clean and more like minimal look after Christmas time. I love my Christmas decorations so much, but there's a lot going on, and so it's nice to kind of have a clean space to start the new year with. So that was a big task to do. I don't know why meal planning sometimes always feels quite monumental to accomplish, but it does, and so I'm grateful that it's done for at least the next week. Did a little clothing clean out, Jake and I together. Got some new stuff for Christmas, so cleaning out the old, and now to tackle the laundry that has been severely neglected for the past few days. So going to do the laundry now so that the sight of the overflowing hamper is no more.
Out of all the storms raging at the sea, he gave me back my life. I owe him everything. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice in the name of the Lord.
All right, you guys, we are making good time being productive today. And getting things situated for our new year and back to homeschooling. The next thing that I'm gonna do is spend some time in my planner. I don't know about you guys, but over the holidays, I really disengage with everything that's not in my immediate home with my kids and right here. And so while that is very necessary and so restful and enjoyable, once we're like coming out of that and getting back into normal life, I feel very unorganized. Like I don't know when my teenagers are working. I need to write down when dance classes resume. I need to double check our homeschool group calendar. And then also to add to that, right now I'm in the last week of my former planner, so I need to make sure that everything in here is transferred over into here. I also gave myself an entire week off of filming and work, and I probably haven't done that since summertime on my 2-week road trip. So I took a whole week off of filming and work, and I have not done that since July. So because I did that though, this is the downside to working for yourself. There's a lot of work related things that I am going to feel very behind on, because normally I'm always filming ahead. So like last week when I took the week off, that would have been when I got ahead for January. So I'm always kind of staying ahead of things. So I need to realistically map out how I'm gonna film the videos that I know I need to do, and I need to kind of decide on like what kind of videos those are going to be. So getting all of that out of here and into these planters is going to be very helpful. I have not drank enough water today while I've been going around the house. I've got all the Christmas stuff put away and I was cleaning as I went. So that is really good. All the bins are out in the garage for Jake to put them up. Laundry is still going. I cleaned out my clothes a bit. I cleaned out my my tools, like my curling irons. If you guys didn't know that, you do need to replace those like every 2 years because the protectant wears off and then it's more damaging to your hair. So I cleaned that out. What else did we do? Vacuumed. Like, we've just been going around. We've been busy. So I'm gonna eat a little granola bar and drink my water while I work in my planner now.
Ever and always I rejoice, rejoice, rejoice in the name of the Lord. Always He carried me to shore, held me through.
The other thing that I always like to do kind of as we start back in January and like a new year, a second homeschool half of a year, is decide on a new book. I have not been reading very much lately, and I've had this book for a while. I started it and I just haven't finished it. So I'm not letting myself buy any new books until I finish this. So I'm gonna be reading Bad Therapy, Abigail Schreier, Why the Kids Aren't Growing Up. I've heard really good things about this. It's just something that, like, I know the premise of the book, I know the topic, and I'm very much in agreement with it, but I think it's gonna be insightful. So this is what I am gonna start reading. I'll link to it down below if you guys are interested. It's basically talking about how society has, I'm gonna mess it up, why Gen Z's mental health is worse than previous generations and what the cause of that has been. Obviously, a lot of enabling, a lot less personal accountability, a lot less a lot more coddling, and I very much agree with all of those things. So I think it's going to be really insightful. So it says, in Bad Therapy, best-selling investigative journalist Abigail Schreier argues that the problem isn't the kids, it's the mental health experts. And so yeah, if you're someone, you know, who is not willing to be open-minded, you probably shouldn't read this book, but this is what I'm going to be reading. All right, you guys, our grocery order just arrived from Instacart, and so I thought I would show you guys a little bit of a typical grocery haul for us, kind of restocking on some items. We weren't totally out of everything, but we needed a bit of stuff, like I said. So starting over here, we got some mini peppers. I got these, this mixed bell pepper bag, some bananas, some romaine, 2 things of eggs, 1 Mediterranean crunch salad, some organic Honeycrisp apples, organic cucumbers, 2 things of bagels, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, a bundle of avocados, 2 packs of sliced cheese. I accidentally ordered the wrong thing. These are single sheets. I just meant to get regular aluminum foil, but oh well. I got some organic Kirkland marinara, the 3-pack, some G2G bars, a big thing of rolled oats, half and half turkey bacon, just bare chicken strips. I got some protein bars. We got some chicken stock. I needed a quick meal for tonight, so I bought this with dinner in mind. The cauliflower pizza, the Supreme one, the Kirkland brand, is pretty good. And then I just got some cheese pizzas for just a freezer item. I got some buns, some organic sourdough bread, some pitas, some Daisy sour cream, some Columbus turkey breast, egg whites, salsa, the tortillas, and then I also got these fillets for like homemade Chick-fil-A sandwiches. That's what the buns are for. So that is that. And then Now over here, I got a bit of meat. Not a ton, but enough. I got 2 things of the organic ground beef, 2 things of chicken breasts, and then 1 thing of organic chicken thighs down there. So did a little bit of a meat stock up. So now we're gonna put this all away so we're stocked up with some groceries for the upcoming school week.
'Cause he did that for me. He sacrificed himself so I could find my peace. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice in the name of the Lord forever and always. I rejoice, rejoice, rejoice in the name of the Lord always. Put joy to his name every single day, 'cause he never left our side.
So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you check out the link to Night Zookeeper down below. Save 50% off of your subscription as we head into a new year of homeschooling. It's a great time to evaluate your routines, refresh things, kind of reignite the excitement behind the school year, and Night Zookeeper can be a huge helper in doing that for you guys. I'll leave the link down below. No code, just click the link. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again in my next video really soon. Bye, friends.